Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. It's Lisa Nataj. Today I'm going to show you how I shape my brows. I basically use three items: my brow pencil, my brush, and my concealer. So if you want to see how I shape my brows, please stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, share my videos, and make sure you click on that bell when you subscribe so you get alerts when I upload my videos. Thanks again so much, and I will see you in my next video. Okay guys, so I do from time to time you'll use Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow, but I find that the pencil, of course, is easy to maneuver. And as you can note, you can see, if you notice this, I have no ends. So I shave my brows off. It just give me a little versatility. So the pencil I'm going to be using is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. And this is the shade, and it's ash brown, and you just wind it up, and I'm gonna start doing my brows. So I'm just gonna brush them up with this brush here. Get my hair out of my forehead. And now the key is to try as much as possible to get them even. So I am going to start by filling my brows. I'm gonna basically add some extension to it since it's half. I'm gonna start from here. So here goes. You go right here. I always try to start from the third or the fourth, inner fourth section of my brow if we want to divide it in 4 parts. And I never start from here, right at the end of the brow, the beginning of the brow, because I feel like it's gonna give a sharp line, and I don't want that. I want the end here to look a little more realistic, so like not too much color there, too much pencil. So I start here, and I just go along the line of my brow, just like so. This little strokes, and because my brows are kind of thin, even though there's no hair, I would just go along here because I'm going to fill that section in all the way over here, just like so. It's a little line. It's not a dark line. Like I didn't press too hard because I do not want that tattoo looking brow. So now I'm at the end, and the shape that I want is not too archy, you know, because I don't like an arch. It's just not me. I'll do it sometimes, but I like if anything, it's a softer arch. So I'm not going to go all the way down here along how my brow bone is, like right here. I'm not going to go down here. I'm just going to go along the shape that I would want, which I'm going to go out. It's going to be a little arch, like out like so. So it's above this brow bone right here. And I try to end it right here to where the corner of my eye is, not to go beyond that. So that's number 1. It's really light. So then I'll go to the other side and do the same thing. So now these 2 lines look even to me. Now I'm going to go at the end here, and I'm going to go out like what I did with the first one. And take a look back, and yes, they look very similar, very close. Once you have your eyebrows outlined, then you can go in darker if you want to, but not too dark. Now for the top. So you're going to go on the top part of the brow, and you're just going to take it all the way down to meet the end of the other one. Light stroke, okay? So like so, and you go down, just like so. See that little tiny stroke there? That's it. We're gonna do the other one, same thing. So you're gonna go with the brow line here and go down and meet it. And you go back and take a look. Close enough. And so now my outline is there. So I'm going to go on the top and just outline the top area. And if you notice, I'm not going over here because we don't want that weird look, very fake, this harsh look. So we're going to go right here, not to go over here because we don't want it to be too harsh. And the same thing. Now you can go a little darker here. Gonna go darker all way over, out all over the line. And remember to make sure you have enough exposed, enough of the pencil. And we're gonna go under here and we're gonna darken it up a little bit, but not too much. Do the other one. Again, not too dark. I don't know, I don't like my brows. To each his own, you know, some girls just like their brows really dark, and if it looks good to you or to others, great. For me, I don't. Okay, now we're gonna fill them in. So you're just gonna go crazy on it. Not really. We're just gonna fill them in, just like so. And I know they look weird, but you know the trick. When we're ready to clean them up, they'll be fine. Just fill them in. And remember, I had no hair here. And look at this. You can't ever tell from this distance. Just fill them in. Fill them in. And then you're going to go to the beginning of your brows now. The beginning of the brow right here in the inner corner. And you're just going to go flicking strokes up, this light flicking strokes, barely there, like that. Up to how the hair grow, just barely there. And now you can take this one with a little product on it, so it'll be fine. It's black, and I'm just gonna brush it in. And now you're just gonna brush it in. Upward motion towards how the hair grow. Don't get me wrong, you can even brush it to the side like so. But because I have no hair here, I'm just going to barely brush it here because I don't want to take the product off. And then I'm going to go back right here. Brush it in. Go back. Oops. Go back. Take a look. And if you see any little darker area, you just try and brush it out. You can, sometimes I will go like this and brush it the opposite direction, and then I just brush it back up like so. Good. And if you think you want a little more product, you can take the pencil to horizontally, and you just do some strokes like so, just to fill in those areas. And I like to have a little, like, it looks like you can see your hair growth. This look more natural to me when you see, you know, it's not like filled with product. You go to the top and you just go over that line there. You can make it darker if that's your preference. It's totally fine. But for now, this is how I do my brows. I don't like my brows like as dark as my hair. I like it a little lighter than my hair. It just look more realistic to me. Now I'm just going to fill the other one in. Then I take my pencil and do vertical strokes up, not too heavy. I'm going to kind of mimic the hair growth here. And we're just going to brush those in. Just fill that area in. And now I am going to clean them up. Now the concealer I'm going to be using is the, I do love this one, it's e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. And it just looks like so, like this. So I use a really tiny brush. So I start here, just a little line. If I think I need some more, I go back in there. And I just go along the brow line. And I kind of go a quick motion, like so, and then I bring it down, like so. Go right here. And I just bring it down like so. And it's good to use under your brow a lighter shade, and above your brow I use my foundation. Then I like to take my finger and just blend it in. The warmth of my finger, we just blend it right in. And what I tend to do sometimes is clean the brush off, and I go right back over this to get that little white off. I just don't like to see that. Just blend it in with my finger. And that's how I clean up the bottom of my brow. I'm actually going to go right here and do a little bit right here. A little goes a long way. I know I've seen people on YouTube just put a lot under here. You don't need a lot. And look, you see that? And now you go ahead and do the other one. Now we're going to go towards the top. And now we're going to be using, I'm going to be using my concealer. And the concealer I use is Skin Illusion. All right. So look a bit. Put a little bit. Oops. I forget where I am sometimes. So same brush. And now we're going to do the top. Start from I normally start when it comes to the top, from the beginning of the brow. I hold the brush flat, and I'll put a little pressure on there when I'm drawing, it's like I'm drawing a line. So when I'm going along the brow line, I put a little pressure. So, like so. Here. And go as close as possible to your brow in slow motion. And I like to stop like so. Okay, and then just to clean this part up, because you don't want it to start drying on you. And you see, because it's your foundation, you don't ever have to put your finger on it or anything like that. It lets blend into your skin. Okay, there. And just to complete the end of it, it's the same thing. Put it flat and just pull it down close to the brow to the shape you want. Look at that. And you just clean it up like so. That's number one. Let's go to number two. I like to also put a little concealer in between here, honestly. Not concealer, your foundation. Put a little of your foundation in between, just blend it out. Do they look even? They definitely do. So, that is it. That's how I accomplish this beautiful brows. Eyebrow. I do my eyebrow and they look good. Yes. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, comment, and when you subscribe, make sure you click the bell so you can get alerts whenever I post my videos.